Welcome to Joygasmic Shorts, a power-packed experience to give you the best out of our interviews. If you're back for more, remember to subscribe and give us a 5-star rating. It helps us reach more people and create our shared dream of an enlightened planet. Thank you so much. Enjoy the short.
And it's rotten, right? I'm sorry, but it's rotten. The way our system is structured is really selling people crap they don't need, and at the same time destroying our planet and our future. So it's really, really wrong, if you think about it. For my sins.
Yeah. Can you give me an example of one of the projects that's come through I'm sure there's hundreds, but like a great example of one of the projects that you've seen move through your process and your company that does make a difference?
Yeah, I mean, the one, and I did a little sort of TEDx talk about this, which was all about the power of creativity and vulnerability. And I talk about this if people want to know more about it. But we had this young girl who sent us a project on teenage suicide and bullying. And that project ended up getting millions and millions of views through an online platform that I think was in the States, a kind of bullying platform. And Elena created a graphic novel, a story. It was beautifully illustrated. It was 166 pages, all done digitally. And it was basically a story of hope, but it was her personal story of being bullied. And that touched the lives of millions. She had thousands of emails from people all around, young people all around the world, saying that that project had saved lives and had stopped negative behaviors like self-harm and stuff. And what's really interesting, we see it time and time again, is that if you give people the opportunity to design or create against the things they are most interested in, like, or a personal experience, then the way they design, the way they create, the way they work is fundamentally different than if you said, let's design a new Coca-Cola bottle, or you have to do something altruistic, you've got to design for people in a wheelchair. Well, unless you're in a wheelchair, it's quite difficult to be passionate about that, because unless you've got a family member or something that's disabled. So what we do, and we work with kind of people in businesses now and brands and corporates as well, we get them to tap into the stuff that they most care about. And that's a really sweet spot when you want to create change. And Elena's a classic example of that. She was bullied as a young girl. She used her talents to design and build and create a graphic novel that changed the world. Had she not been bullied, it might have been a completely different experience for her. She wouldn't have been able to write the story. She wouldn't have been able to illustrate it in such a powerful way.
On a big mission to end family trauma in this generation, and so I'm working with conscious moms to create a powerful change where we can become bulletproof, where we have no triggers, where our children cannot touch us no matter what they throw at us, so that we can be the kind of moms that we needed and the kind of moms that we want to be for this new generation, so that we can end rape, we can end trauma, we can end neglect, we can end sexual shame, we can end consumerism, we can end screen addiction, we can end all of these things by how we choose to parent and how we show up in the world. So I invite you to be here on this journey with me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the other side. So get your name and email in that box and join me on this journey. It's going to be an incredible 7 days where you are guided every day to understand how to create better habits, how to not give up, and how to implement the 60-second hack to rewire your brain so that you know that no matter what's happening, you'll come back to a loving place fast. I love you. I'll see you on the other side.